I've got a vision so clear in my head. It's a strange kind of prison. It is and it isn't.
Okay, right now.
Hi, vlog.
Hi. We are going to cut a giant lemon off of the tree.
It's huge. Like, can the vlog see it?
It will see it soon.
I'm trying to figure out like where it's growing.
And we have our aprons on because we're making crepes right now. We will have to show the crepes. Oh my gosh.
It's the day that I found you know as I walked along the shore. I read the lines you wrote.
Dude, like look at relative to my face.
Lemon secured.
There's a giant hole in the bottom.
This is Roshni's beautiful patio right here.
It's the truth. And it's alive. She loved to be alone, alone, to feel the shape of herself, a home that could not be known. Like a stranger on the street, whose eyes you fear than me. He loved to be alone, alone, to feel the limits of his hours blown, scattered and thrown, like on a windy day. How mean and cast away.
Hey everyone, we have a funny little story for you. So funny. Okay, right now it is 12:13 a.m. and this has been the longest travel day, and we're sitting in the car with a slashed tire in this parking lot. So now let's start from the beginning. So basically, you wanna go ahead?
We went to California, had a great time, and then went to Long Beach.
Yeah, so we went to Long Beach, and then we flew out around, so we were supposed to fly out around 4 p.m., get in to Denver at 7, have a nice little drive back. So we got delayed by like 15 minutes, no biggie, then another 30 minutes, then another 30 minutes. So it wasn't like in a big enough increment that we could have left the airport and gone to the beach or had dinner or anything. It was just like 5 different 30-minute increments. So we ended up being pretty delayed. And then we got
tired.
Yeah, we were kind of tired of just sitting in the airport.
Then we went to the baggage, and the baggage never came.
Yeah, so the Denver, like 20 planes got in at once. And so Denver was overwhelmed, and the baggage screens, like on each carousel, had like 10 flights per screen. And so everyone was standing around, there was no room, and we just sat there. And we probably waited in line for our bags for an hour. Finally they came, grabbed our bags, went outside.
Went to the shuttle.
To get the shuttle to our parking lot. And in the shuttle, we didn't really know there was a line at first, and the shuttle just never came. The parking lot that we are at is called Jet to Fly. Park to Jet. Park to Jet. I read, never recommend. So basically, Park to Jet, we never saw the van come, and then finally we saw one come, and this line of people just starts flooding towards the van, and we're like, oh shoot, there's a line. Like, right. So finally
they weren't very nice. Like, that's the one thing, nobody has been nice at all.
Yeah, and so then we had to go to the back of the line, and we're like, okay, well, we have to wait for another shuttle. But this is at least like 3 shuttles worth of people in line.
Yeah.
And so
we took the shuttle.
Finally, we get on a shuttle.
Didn't even say thank
you. Yeah, the
you.
guy was so rude. We gave him a tip. And this is midnight by the time.
To see our car.
So finally we get to our Tesla. Super excited. Get in the car. And we see an alert. And it says flat tire. like you can't drive. And also, like, on the Tesla, it has cameras, so it, like, gives you, every time you get in the car, it gives you a recap of, like, people that have touched your car and, like, people that got close to your car, and it records it, so we can play it and see what happened. But, well, yeah, we got back, we saw that, we looked at the tire, so flat. You know what, I'm gonna show you right now.
Yeah, it's...
Because we're just sitting here waiting, so it's not, like, this is, like, a very flat tire. Yeah, and so we called the parking people, and the guy in the little stand that opens the gates answered, and he's like, sorry, do you want me to get a tow truck? And we're like, I said no, because it would be easier for us to communicate with a tow truck driver than him. And then I walked to the rental car place.
Well, I called Tesla roadside assistance, and they said if I want them to tow it to Superior, then they would put on 2 tires for $450.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we are, and it's 12:18.
And so we've basically had a long day.
And it's still going. So now we're just waiting for a tow truck to come, but we don't know when they're coming.
Okay, so it is now 1 a.m. and we are still in this parking lot right outside of the airport. And so we found this tire place, and then they came and drove here and picked up our tire and took it. So we're just a little bit concerned that it's a scam.
Go take a picture.
It's a scam. At least they like left their jack, so maybe they'll come back for that. But now we're just sitting here. So yeah, they just took it, and the only reason that I think it is kind of similar to scam behavior is the guy, they only text, like you can't call them, and they text, and it was like, oh, he's like, and so we sent them the address, and it was like, oh, he's gonna be there soon, 1 minute away, turning in, and like they weren't even close, and like to say that, it was kind of scam behavior. Right now it says we'll get home at 4 a.m. if we drive right now. Mm-hmm. But we also have to charge the car.
We have to leave right now.
And we have to leave right now, and obviously it's going to be a while, so. Okay, so we have our update now. It is now 2:06 a.m. And, oh yeah, you just go out the gates. I think that the tire is fixed. The guys came back and they put it on, and we're gonna drive home now. It says we're gonna get home at like 5 a.m. Yeah, but
I need this